Have you ever wondered what makes a singer truly iconic? Is it their voice, their style, their message? From the moment we hear a song that speaks to our soul, singers become the soundtrack to our lives. They don't just create music. They shape culture, define generations, and leave a permanent mark on the world. Today, we're diving deep into the world of music's greatest legends, from the titans of the past to the icons of today. Let's explore who changed music forever. First, let's journey back to the golden era of pop. Who can forget the king of pop, Michael Jackson? With his Moonwalk, his single White Glove, and hits like Billie Jean and Thriller, he didn't just sell records, he created a global phenomenon. His music videos were cinematic events, and his stage presence was nothing short of electric. He broke racial barriers on MTV and set a standard for superstardom that few have ever reached. His influence is still felt in every corner of the music industry today. Then there's the voice, the one and only Whitney Houston. Her rendition of I Will Always Love You is one of the best-selling singles of all time, a testament to her unparalleled vocal power and emotional depth. Whitney could take any song and make it her own, her voice soaring with a grace and strength that could bring an entire stadium to tears. She set the blueprint for the modern pop diva, influencing countless singers who followed. And how can we talk about legends without mentioning the ultimate showman, Freddie Mercury? As the frontman of Queen, Freddie was a force of nature. His 4-octave vocal range and theatrical performances, especially at events like Live Aid in 1985, are the stuff of legend. Songs like Bohemian Rhapsody and We Are the Champions became anthems for generations, showcasing his incredible songwriting talent and fearless creativity. Freddie wasn't just a singer, he was a rock god who pushed the boundaries of music and identity. These legends didn't just sing songs, they created legacies that will echo for eternity. Now, let's fast forward to the modern era, where a new generation of icons reigns supreme. Leading the charge is Queen Bey, Beyoncé. From her beginnings in Destiny's Child to her groundbreaking solo career, Beyoncé has become a cultural force. Albums like Lemonade aren't just collections of songs, they're visual and narrative masterpieces that explore themes of identity, power, and womanhood. Her work ethic is legendary, her performances are flawless, and she continuously reinvents herself, proving that she is, and always will be, in a league of her own. Next up, the powerhouse vocalist who can make the world stop with a single note, Adele. When Someone Like You hit the airwaves, it was a cultural reset. Her raw, emotional honesty, combined with that once-in-a-generation voice, connects with millions on a deeply personal level. Her albums break sales records with astonishing consistency. In an industry often dominated by flashy production, Adele's success proves that a phenomenal voice and heartfelt songwriting are timeless. And let us not forget the man who can sell out stadiums with just a guitar and a loop pedal, Ed Sheeran. He started as a busker on the streets of London and became one of the biggest-selling artists on the planet. His genius lies in his ability to craft universally relatable songs like Shape of You and Thinking Out Loud. Ed's success story is an inspiration, showing that talent and relentless hard work can take you from the sidewalk to the world stage. Then there's The Weeknd, the enigmatic artist who blends R&B, pop, and a dark, cinematic aesthetic. From his early mysterious mixtapes to his Super Bowl halftime show, his evolution has been incredible to watch. Hits like Blinding Lights broke Billboard records, staying on the charts for an unprecedented amount of time. His sound is a throwback to the 80s yet feels entirely futuristic, creating a unique sonic universe that has captivated a global audience. These modern icons aren't just following in the footsteps of the legends, they're carving out their own paths and defining the sound of the 21st century. So, who is next in line to take the throne? The music world is buzzing with a new wave of trailblazers who are already making a massive impact. Take Billie Eilish, for example. She completely rewrote the rules of pop music with her whispery vocals, dark alt-pop sound, and anti-pop star image. Winning multiple Grammys for her debut album when she was just a teenager, Billie proved that authenticity and vulnerability can be your greatest strengths. She speaks for a generation that values realness over perfection. And speaking of realness, let's talk about Olivia Rodrigo. With her debut single Driver's License, she didn't just have a hit, she captured the hearts of millions with her raw, diary-like songwriting. Her album Sour became a global phenomenon, perfectly articulating teenage angst and heartbreak. Olivia has revitalized pop-punk for Gen Z and has proven herself to be a powerful and relatable voice for young people everywhere. We also can't ignore the global impact of K-pop, and the individual members of BTS are now stepping into the solo spotlight. Jungkook, with his incredible vocal control and dynamic performances, has already topped global charts with his solo releases. V, with his soulful, jazzy voice and unique artistic vision, is captivating audiences worldwide. These artists, emerging from a group that already changed the world, are now proving their individual star power and expanding the global reach of music even further. These rising stars are not just the future of music, they are the now. The influence of these singers extends far beyond the recording studio. They are global trendsetters. Think about it, the singer wears a specific brand on a red carpet, and it sells out overnight. Michael Jackson's military jackets, Madonna's cone bra, Harry Styles' gender-fluid fashion, these aren't just outfits. They are cultural statements that challenge norms and inspire millions to express themselves freely. Singers dictate what's cool, from hairstyles to streetwear, making them some of the most powerful influencers in the world. But their impact goes even deeper. Many artists use their massive platforms to advocate for social and political change. Beyoncé's work often celebrates Black culture and empowerment. Lady Gaga has been a fierce advocate for the LGBTQ community for years. Bono from U2 has campaigned tirelessly against poverty and disease. When these artists speak, the world listens. They can bring attention to critical issues, mobilize their fan bases for a cause, and even influence public opinion, proving that a song can be more than just entertainment, it can be a call to action. Let's talk numbers, because the achievements of these singers are simply staggering. The Grammy Awards are considered the pinnacle of musical achievement, and artists like Beyoncé and Adele have trophy rooms filled with them. In fact, Beyoncé is the most awarded singer in Grammy history. But it's not just about awards. Breaking records on the Billboard charts is a huge measure of success. Mariah Carey has had more #1 hits than any other solo artist, a record that has stood for decades. In the digital age, streaming numbers are the new benchmark. A song hitting 1 billion streams on Spotify or a music video reaching 1 billion views on YouTube is a monumental achievement. Ed Sheeran's Shape of You was the first song to hit 3 billion streams on Spotify. On YouTube, Luis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee's Despacito broke the internet, becoming the first video to surpass 5, 6, and then 7 billion views. These numbers aren't just statistics, they represent a massive global connection, showing how a single song can reach every corner of the planet. Behind the larger-than-life personas and record-breaking stats, there are some amazing, lesser-known stories about these icons. For instance, did you know that Freddie Mercury designed the famous Queen crest himself? He had a degree in art and graphic design and used his skills to create the band's iconic logo, which incorporated the zodiac signs of all the band members. It's a perfect example of his multifaceted talent. Here's another one. Before she was a global superstar, Adele once pretended to be her own manager, using the name Dr. Aspinall, to get better deals and command more respect in a male-dominated industry. It is a hilarious and clever move that shows her sharp wit and determination from the very beginning. And how about this? Ed Sheeran has named all of his main guitars. His first few were named Lloyd, Felix, and Cyril. He sees them as his creative partners. These little facts give us a glimpse into the personalities behind the voices, reminding us that even the biggest stars have their own unique quirks and stories. So, from Michael Jackson's Moonwalk to Billie Eilish's Whisper Pop, we've seen how singers don't just reflect the times they create them. They are the poets, the rebels, the storytellers, and the voices of generations. Each icon we've talked about today has left an indelible mark on music and culture in their own unique way. They've pushed boundaries, broken records, and, most importantly, created the music that we've celebrated to, cried to, and lived our lives to. But now I want to hear from you. We've talked about legends of the past and icons of the present, but who do you think is the one singer that truly defines this generation? Who will we be talking about as a legend in 30 years? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'm really curious to see who you choose. Thank you so much for joining me on this musical journey today. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more stories about the world of music, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next video. We'll see you in the next one.